Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We got the last video before Christmas, so Merry Christmas guys. Just a heads up before we get into the video, there will be no videos over the weekend. I'm not focusing on YouTube, just gonna celebrate Christmas with everybody. So I hope you have a good Christmas too. Today, what we're gonna be talking about is something that I saw trending on Fortnite BR on Reddit. And this is a very interesting conversation because a lot of people had a lot to say. Why does everyone in the sub love Kamehameha Mythic but hate Deku Smash? And I never really thought of that because remember back in the day, the Kamehameha Mythic, everybody was like, oh my god, Dragon Ball crossover, that's awesome, everybody loved it, thought it was great. A little bit of complaining at first, but then realized it was you could really easy counter it. But now Deku Smash is out, it's another amazing anime crossover, and people really hate it. You can't go anywhere online without seeing people complain about this. So I took some of the top replies to this, and I want to show them to you just to get an idea of what the community seems to agree with, because there's a lot of upvotes on these. I'll give my little thoughts on it, and then afterwards I'll give like my full thoughts on the whole situation here, and then afterwards I'd love to hear what you guys think about it down below. Got the game plan ready? Let's get into it. I like that you could see the Kamehameha better and knew when you were in its path before you got shot. Now, I don't know how accurate this is. Did the screen actually get blue when you were getting really aimed at, or was it just the general area? I actually never really figured that out. All I knew was when you're walking around and you heard the little scream and the charge up coming, the screen got blue and then panic set in, right? You knew it was coming, not necessarily aimed at you, but in your general area. So I don't remember, like I said, if it got blue if you were getting really aimed at. If that's not the case, then it's kind of like the same thing, where it's just like you hear the scream and then you know it's like somewhere around you. So I don't know how accurate that is, but I would imagine it's a little like, I would imagine you could know more about the Kamehameha because it does have it was the top reply, the most upvoted reply in the whole section there. So this is probably onto something. The next comment says Deku Smash has a weird hitbox, and I gotta say that one I still don't have the hang of. Whenever I use it, I don't know exactly where I'm aiming the thing at, although it's like you could just point it in like a house's general direction, the whole build will go down, you know what I mean? So it is a weird hitbox, but still it's kind of like easy to hit somebody. The only way that I haven't figured out to use it properly yet is if somebody's just walking on their own. There's not like a general area that I want to hit. Usually I just use it for third parties. The Kamehameha was a straight beam that couldn't do much destruction. Deku Smash can tear down an entire mansion instantly and eradicate everyone inside you with just one hit. More what I was talking about. See, you can just point this thing in any general direction and anything in its path is going away. I think I read somewhere that it went through like 17 builds at once, and you could like, for the Kamehameha, you could build like twice or three times, I don't remember, it's a little bit fuzzy now, and then it would just block it completely. And that's one of the reasons why people were complaining at first. They didn't figure out how to counter it, right? But as soon as people figured out, hey, this only goes through 2 builds, you could just defend it really easy, and then people really started loving it. So the Kamehameha really only got the hate at the very beginning. Now this way, it's really like once this thing's pointed at you, there's really no way to block it, especially if you're in 0 build, which I didn't even think of for at the moment. Kamehameha wasn't a guaranteed kill, didn't have a 5-mile radius, and didn't send the player towards you. Very well said. I don't have too much to add to that one, but a lot of people do also agree with this one. And we're gonna take a look at one more comment here. Fastest movement while using it, more unpredictable. You can't barely see or hear it coming, so sometimes you see it because you are already dead. More damage if I'm not wrong, and it definitely does do more damage. I believe like just getting touched by it just one-shots you. The enemy goes towards you after using it, so if you don't get hit, you don't have time to heal yourself. So basically they buffed something that needed a nerf, not a buff. And I don't even think the Kamehameha needed a nerf per se, like, but I understand where people are coming from when they say it definitely needed a nerf, you know what I mean? So to give my full thoughts on the whole situation here, I'm one of those weirdos who really likes Fortnite when it's ridiculously chaos and unbalanced. One of the reasons why I love Chapter 3 Season 2 is because of the tanks. I love just rolling up the builds, destroying people. If you follow the channel for a while, you would know that I'm an Infinity Blade lover. When the Infinity Blade was in the game, fighting against that thing was crazy. When you had it, it was crazy. I love the chaos at Polar Peak when you were landing down. The point is, I absolutely love ridiculous, overpowered items, and there's nothing like once I hear that Deku Smash or the Kamehameha scream, they're charging it up, it's around me, it's like, oh my god, where is that? What is going on? I'm about to get hit by it, and you only have a few seconds to do something, and then you're dead. And then I just like, personally me, I just like sit back, and if I get hit by it, like it's like, oh my god, he just one-shotted me, what am I supposed to do now? And I just laugh it off. So I find that more fun, having the weapons like the Kamehameha and the Deku Smash, and I really hope that as Fortnite continues these anime crossovers, they continue to add these overpowered weapons, because it is that's the whole point of a Mythic, right? It's not just these like buffed versions of guns, it's like something with a gimmick, something ridiculously overpowered, something that's a Mythic. That's what the Mythics should be to me. But again, this is where I'd love to hear from you guys down below, because I think that I'm in the minority with this. I could be wrong, but like I always think about like what if there's people like me who just aren't online complaining about the Deku Smash and they're just enjoying the whole crossover, because My Hero Academia is huge. I know what it is, and I'm not like too invested in anime. I've only seen like a handful of shows, right? So and everybody got so happy to see like the new skins coming out of the shop. There's a new Mythic. Everybody was happy at first, and now that it's affecting the gameplay, I can understand where people are coming from. Regardless, like I think this is an appropriate addition to the game. That's just me though, but this is where I want to leave it up to you guys down below. I don't know how to feel about it, because like I'm having fun myself, but at the same time I want everybody to have fun. Does that make sense? I just wish that I knew how the whole player base felt, and I wish Fortnite would release like maybe one of those surveys in the lobby where everybody can vote. And it's not like because like I said, not everybody just goes on Twitter and complains about it. We don't know the actual, like, what if this is a loud minority of the player base talking, you know what I mean? That's what I always go back to. But again, so please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this. I'll be reading, guys, and that's the last video for Christmas. So other than that, Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, although I'm going to talk to you before New Year's. I'm just not going to upload throughout the weekend, guys. And one more thing, join the Discord, because I have a poll in there if you want to take like a short little quiz. I have a few questions in the Discord server where it's like I want to improve the channel and like edit the Discord server a little bit, and like I want to get a feeling of like what you guys want to see on the channel coming in the new year. So if you could join the Discord down below in the description and participate in that, it would help me a lot, because I'm looking for like criticisms on the channel and stuff like that. I want to just improve everything and make it as good as it could possibly get. So please, if you guys could jump in the Discord server, anybody who watches the channel regularly, I would really appreciate it if you participated in that. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Like I said, I'm talking way too much now. I'm gonna call the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider like button would help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels. And if you'd like to use my support creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen. #anime, #epic partner. Thank you so much for watching again, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Take care.